You can ask it, sir, so you can ask it of one candidate or both candidates? Both candidates.
Okay. Anybody who thinks that they're going to win this election because they've got an R behind their name is sadly mistaken. The general public is distrustful of any existing politician, and that debacle that happened in Washington with Bunning was astounding to me. I mean, he was chastised by his fellow senators from the Republican Party. That's nonsense. The people who are going to decide this election are the people who decided the elections on the East Coast, independents. I would like to know what kind of an organization you gentlemen are going to put together to get the independents and to prove that you're a conservative.
Thank you, Dick. What we're going to do, and if I can stand, what we've been doing for the last 10 months has been reaching out to those voters. And I think part of what I represent and who I am reaches out to those people, because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that was disgusted with both parties. That I didn't believe that we should leave the Republican Party, but I believe that we need to reform the party and put it back squarely on its conservative roots. Amen. And so the message from the very beginning, very first meeting I had in my home, we had libertarians, we had Democrats, and everybody said, Joe, what are you going to run as? And I said, I'll run as a conservative, independent Republican, because I believe in the platform, and I believe that conservatives can come together. But I made the promise, because it's what I believe, that I will put principle over politics. And that's what people want. That's what people expected in Massachusetts. And we should be ashamed. We saw everything that went down with Scott Brown. We voted for that jobs bill. Well, there's 10 senators that voted for that jobs bill. Our 2 senators were 2 of them. Okay? So we talk about a conservative Republican Party. There's been a lot of criticism in our state for Scott Brown and going against, we gave him this conservative vote, we sent money over to help him win, and look at the result. He votes for a jobs bill that Obama wanted to pass. Our 2 senators did the same. So we need to start putting our principles over politics, principles over business as usual. Do the right thing because it's right to do, and look forward. And I think that is why independents, libertarians, Democrats have all joined my campaign and said, we're behind you, Joe, because we believe in who you are as a candidate, not because you're a Republican.
Being a native-born Mississippian and being from here my entire life, I understand the issues of South Mississippians and their families. Post-Katrina, I understood that the affordability of insurance was an important issue, and we did everything that we needed to do from a state standpoint. When the federal government couldn't get anything accomplished, we stepped in and we started making the insurance a little more affordable. You talk about organization, you talk about this as just, I've always considered myself a conservative Republican. And in Mississippi, we're not like other Republicans. We're conservative Republicans. We fight for our beliefs. We do whatever it takes to get the job done. We have the persistence, we have the determination, we have the heart to do what needs to be done. The strong leaders I mentioned earlier, they forged a path for us. And we need to make sure that we send a conservative Mississippi Republican to D.C. to keep up the legacy that they've had and to protect our South Mississippi families.